That game has taken over my life too. I've just been enjoying the heck out of this world entirely. I've seen some people who have some really nice islands, like nice paved streets and fences and gorgeous houses, and I'm not at that point yet. But I probably will do a Let's Play for you guys next week and see, you guys can check out what my world looks like. It's called Numieville. It's super cute. Kyle, what did you name your planet?
Stormwind.
Stormwind. I also said planet, but it's an island.
Wow. Can
but
everyone hear you? Can you check
Can you guys all hear me correctly? Is everything good? Of course, we're doing this from our home, so we're working out and tweaking as we go. Like today, we finally just got our teleprompter ready to go, so we can get through our main stories.
I just hit record, so it's recording it.
Okay.
Missed a little bit in the front, but we can always just
Welcome to Last Week in Gaming, everybody. Let's do a little intro once again.
Intro?
No, that's okay. I think we're ready to go. We're ready to get started. Today's got a ton of news. We've got a ton of news to get through, and then at 5:30 we have our guest Jessica Chobot, who is going to be joining us. I'm so excited for that. We've actually been besties for a while now, and we've had a couple hangouts. This is our first time where we're like one-on-one working together, besides BattleBots, of course, but I'd say this was the first time where like I'm actually interviewing her, and we're going to be just probably reminiscing about a bunch of stuff, because we worked in the same area for a long time. We were in the same building.
Everyone says that audio is out of sync.
Oh no.
But the settings are the same.
The settings are the same. We're sorry about the audio, guys. Well, let's just go through the main stories and see if we can fix it during break.
You want to try that?
I think we should try that. Unless you can do it post or while we're streaming.
It's good now. It was off. That's interesting that
it had a little bit of a delay.
Yeah, is it better now? Let me see.
Let's see what people say.
Let's see what they say. Give us I'm opening it up on my phone.
Pikachu bots, I appreciate you guys hopping in and watching today's show. You guys have been extremely awesome hanging out in my other live streams. So I'm going to check you guys' comments right now while Kyle troubleshoots.
3, 2, 1.
All right, we're doing a 3, 2, and 1.
Everyone's saying it's all good, but I see it on my end.
All right.
It's good now.
We're good now. I love that. Let me get it set up too so I can read your guys' reacts. Here it is. Hearing some echo, somebody said, but
that's because I had my phone open.
Oh yeah, you were replaying the thing. All right, enough technical stuff. I think it's time we get started. We're ready to go.
You want to hit the main stories?
Let's hit them main stories.
And go.
All right, guys. So there is apparently going to be a Mario Party for the Plumber's 35th birthday. That's right. Well, technically a celebration, not a Mario Party game. Sorry if that was confusing. You see, VideoGameChronicle.com reports Nintendo is planning a pipeful of remasters for the big Mario milestone. For instance, Eurogamer says we'll be jumping back into remasters of Super Mario 64 Sunshine and Galaxy this year. And that might be on top of Super Mario 3D World Deluxe Edition and a brand spankin' new Paper Mario. I mean, the only reaction that properly conveys this much Mario is, Mamma Mia! That's right, though I'm curious how this all might be packaged. Are we going to get Super Mario All-Stars 2, or will these just be individually released on the eShop? I guess time will tell for that one. All right, it's almost, I'm going to mess this up, but rain time for the third time. But this time, Xenoblade Chronicles will be in crisp HD, thanks to the Definitive Edition launching May 29th on Nintendo Switch. Hey, that's just 2 months away, which is something nice to think about. Okay, we still have some stuff coming even during quarantine. We definitely need more nice things as much as possible. And that's not the only new thing we learned about the enhanced game during the recent Nintendo Direct. We also found out there will be an epilogue with Shulk called Future Connected, as well as some remixed music. Xenoblade Chronicles is already known for some bangers on its soundtrack, so count me as very excited to hear the updated tunes. I needed some good playlists. Do you listen to playlists?
I like Pandora because it recommends new music.
Yeah,
so
but like video game soundtracks and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I have the WoW soundtrack on my phone.
WoW soundtrack.
It calms me
Makes
down.
sense that you named your island Stormwind.
Yes, thank you.
I haven't been doing a lot of that, but I'm very tempted to start listening to the Ori Will of the Wisps soundtrack.
Yeah, that game's great.
Great music in that game. All right. In fact, let's move on to our next story. May 29th is apparently going to be the world's words, I can read things, of Ice Cube. A good day for Switch, indeed. Yes, today has been great. Not only is that when Xenoblade Chronicles arrive, March 29th, but also XCOM 2 Collection, Borderlands Legendary Collection, and BioShock Collection. I made it through that sentence.
Jeez.
I don't know how.
You threw me off. I started the clip and I was like, whoop, go back.
Go back. What's she saying? Anyways, let's continue on. Yes, the BioShock collection is absolutely dope. All these collections of games are amazing. If I do so myself, so I highly recommend you check it out. Like, for example, XCOM seems to like a perfect fit on the Switch, and Borderlands on the go makes me super happy. I do a weird voice like claptraps. Honestly, should May 29th become an official remastered holiday for the video game industry? F in chat, if so.
Signs say yes.
Signs say yes. Man, we've talked a lot about a cornucopia of remasters today. There's actually been a lot of that. I, myself have been playing, actually more remakes, I'd say, in the Resident Evil world. But anyways, we're not even done with those for today in terms of news. Modern Warfare 2 campaign remastered.
Is that Story 6?
Story 6 landed on PS4 today, officially.
Hot garbage. I hate that.
Yeah, Kyle's not happy about that. He's like, get it on PC. No.
Yeah,
get it on stat.
Console exclusivity is like it's a
headache.
It's a fucking relic, man.
Yes, and
anyway,
why do it today? Why do it like it's your perfect opportunity to be like, hey, we're cool because. Cool, we're cool, and we know you're suffering, so we're gonna make sure this game's accessible to everybody.
PS4 probably,
but no,
Sony probably paid a lot.
Probably paid a lot of money. Anyways, with an Xbox One and PC release planned, that will be happening only April 30th. For those of you who are looking forward to playing it on those on that console and on PC. PC Master Race. Anyways, Beanox was in charge of development for the game, which promises 4K visuals and HDR support. Plus, if you plop down 20 buckaroos for Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, you'll get a classic Ghost bundle for Warzone and Modern Warfare's multiplayer. Gotta say, I especially love the flipper weapon, John. But, we'll have to chat a bit more about that exclusivity and how it seems like not a good time to be doing this. IMO.
It's just such a
we
fossil.
have thoughts.
Yeah, I have thoughts. Yeah.
All right, with April approaching, literally starting tomorrow, Microsoft has detailed the games with gold lineup just in the nick of time. That's right, Project Cars 2 leads the pack on Xbox One, offering up automobile awesomeness on a platform known for the Forza series. Pulling up next to the racing game is Knights of Pen and Paper bundle. As for 360, Fable Anniversary is available now.
Love Fable.
Can I get a hallelujah?
Yeah.
Which I like to describe that game particularly as like a fantasy RPG about farting.
Yeah.
If you played the games, you know what I'm talking about.
Fable gang, rise up!
And Toy Box Turbos will be added later this month on 360, meaning even more racing fun as we all hunker down at home. I might play some racing games during this.
Games.
They're so chill.
I love racing games.
No, it's just fun. You just do some challenges, have fun. Might do some Forza or something.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, what's a good racing game that you love?
Forza. Forza's really good.
Need for Speed
I love Burnout.
Burnout's great.
Burnout was great. I would love another revenge one. Burnout was so fun.
Yeah. Any comments in chat to mention during that?
Yeah, lots of people. Jake from State Farm. Everyone's like, Burnout. El Rey said he's glad he quit Call of Duty in 2011. I think you're missing out, my friend.
It isn't a good state right now.
There's definitely some really bad ones between then and now. So he didn't make the wrong decision, but it's worth jumping in right now.
I think there's a good opportunity there, and if you like battle royales, definitely get in on it.
Yeah.
At least Warzone. All right. Speaking of battle royales, Epic Games won't stop. The company behind the battle royale behemoth Fortnite and the Steam competitor Epic Games Store has now signed 3 huge developers for multi-platform games. Yep. Epic will publish the next games from Last Guardian Studio Gen Design, Inside Studio Playdead, and Control Studio Remedy.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's quite the trifecta of talent. And on top of that, Epic is promising these 3 teams 100% control of their work, 100% funding for their teams, and then a 50-50 profit share. Crazy.
Wow.
Look, there's a bunch of ducks quacking outside. Do you hear that?
Ducks?
Yeah, those are ducks. Side note, we're at home and we're hearing things outside our window. All right. Look, I might not teach college statistics. Definitely never dabbled in that, but that math sounds pretty darn good if you ask me for devs. But here's hoping it leads to some truly rad games. What's up?
I failed college stats so
You
many
did?
times.
Oh.
Yeah. I was such a
I don't even
scrub.
remember stats. I don't think that was a thing.
I love
for
statistics
me.
as like an actual thing, but I failed the class so many times.
See, I was in arts kind of stuff, so it was just, theory and boring stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then I took like photography as a side course.
You would. You're such an You're such an art
I'm
student.
an artsy.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
an
very
artsy farter.
artsy. Yeah.
But guys, that's it for the news.
Heck yeah.
Freaking nailed it. There's also, of course, a bunch of delayed movies from Sony. We're going to touch on that in our discussion portion. But right now, let's take a quick break and head on over to something we like to call Kyle's Mediocre Plays of the Week. And man, are they mediocre this week. Let's check them out.
They're actually dope, don't lie. All right, switching.
They're jumping too. I got 12.
I got 1.
That's it. That's all of them. Here, dropped him.
Jeez, Kyle.
Dropped him. Dropped him.
Who are you killing? Where are they?
Beat them down or capture the objective. Result of no mercy. Stand by.
Oh, double kill.
Win here if you lose.
It worked. Looking to see who they're fighting right there. Circle's coming. Downed him.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
Flashbang himself. Oh! Oh! Wiped him.
Good job, dude.
They're jumping too.
And now you're back.
I'm back. Oh my gosh. What did you like the most out of all your plays that we just saw?
Man, sniping in Warzone is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's so much fun right now. Like, just...
What's your favorite loadout? It's the sniper and...
M4,
M4?
HDR. Yeah, I go M4 HDR. That's my go-to.
I still haven't found mine. I still have to play a couple more matches.
You use the M4.
The
M4 is
M4.
really good.
Yeah.
The M4 is super fun. The HDR is a really good sniper. I want to try out. There's a heavy, like a light machine gun called the Echo. That's supposed to be really good.
The
I need to
Echo.
get that. Jake from State Farm said it's Kyle doing drop central with the sniper. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really good. Crew Chief says I've yet to play Warzone. Really fun.
Dude,
If you
super
like-
worth checking out.
If you like battle royales, like I think it might be the peak of like fun arcadiness with a little bit of realism.
Yeah.
And just really fast paced. I think
Yeah.
it's really good.
I think they're really playing it smart in how they're doing this, and I think that they've, again, perfected the battle royale kind of
I actually
experience.
think, yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like, I wasn't a hardcore Call of Duty gamer, but now I'm playing Call of Duty more than anything, which
Yeah.
to me, I feel like they've probably converted so many people at this point to playing Call of Duty games again.
We're in
It's
the
like a
discussion-
resurgence.
We're in the discussion
Resurgence.
portion right now.
Yes,
right?
we
Yeah.
are.
So I feel like Call of Duty gets this huge, all this like
Bad rap.
this kind of like circle jerky hate on the internet
Yeah.
of people just like it's cool to hate on Call of Duty. But for the last decade, 7 of the 10 best sellers, Call of Duty games.
Very true.
Consistently, you know,
Always winning. Like, never a dull
Yeah.
moment in the Call of Duty franchise.
Yeah.
Whether good or bad.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Yeah.
Like some of the bad games are still like pretty good. They're not like we're used to like 10s, right? From
Right.
Call of Duty.
Yeah.
But some of the bad games are still really good. This is probably the best state it's been in. I need to buy the actual multiplayer.
Yeah.
But Warzone's great.
Warzone's great. If you just want to get a taste of what it could be like, what the multiplayer might
Get
be
a lot
like,
of good-
get in on it. It's also a great time because you get to connect with people, hopefully play with some of your friends, and just have a good time. Like, that's such a great opportunity for people. I love what they did too with the lobby where you can like just down a bunch of people and it's real.
Yeah, and you get XP. You
get XP and all that.
P-Twist says PUBG on PC, Warzone on PS4 for me. Yeah, I
Good stuff.
Yeah, Warzone on PS4 sounds good. Call of Duty on PS4 is really good. PUBG for me just feels so archaic now.
So archaic.
Like the looting system. The
I could
moving.
never go back to PUBG at this point.
Yeah.
No, I've after Apex, after
No.
Warzone, I'm like, nah.
It feels so dated.
Yeah.
It feels.
I
Like
wonder what they're gonna do.
I don't know because there's a lot of hope for it, but it feels like a 2012 game.
Yeah, they need to bump it up a notch.
Yeah.
I'm wishing them the best because they were the OGs.
Yeah,
I want them to succeed.
Yeah.
And who knows? Like, I always am interested in a new battle royale game.
Yeah.
Like, bring them on.
They're still doing numbers. Like,
Yeah.
They still have a huge player base.
That's
but,
true. Like,
yeah.
they have, like, hardcore PUBG fans, like diehards, who are
Yeah.
not going anywhere. But, yeah. Let me see if there's any more chatter in the
There's a lot
chat
of good
box.
talk.
New
Big-
Call of Duty Mobile. I want to see also some Pikachu bots as you guys hang out with us tonight. I appreciate that.
Crew Chief says, big facts. Didn't know anyone played PUBG anymore. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's-
some people do.
Believe
it or not.
PUBG breaks my heart a little bit because they had like the world in their hand for so long and they just didn't capitalize.
Yeah.
And,
It was tough. They weren't
yeah,
a big developer.
Lots of Pikachu bots.
Pikachu bots.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Too bad.
I'm trying to convert you guys to some caffeine users.
Yeah.
So we've succeeded at least in a couple.
Yeah.
And I think Chobot's going to be really excited to see that. But I wanted to chat about this Modern Warfare 2 campaign, the fact that they chose to make it exclusive for 1 month. Do you think, are you the kind of person who's like, it's just the way this deal was probably made way in advance.
Oh, yeah, this deal
before
was
any of
made-
this happened.
this deal was
Would
made-
people still be mad if it happened now
Yeah.
and there wasn't a pandemic?
Yeah, this
I
deal
don't
was
know.
made like a year ago.
Oh,
at,
yeah, for
at
sure.
soonest.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. The way
Maybe it was
corporations
longer.
work.
How do we know if perhaps it was a longer exclusivity and they shortened it
Well, they
for this
probably
reason?
Sony probably gave them some funds to help do it, like to
Yeah.
offset the costs and all that stuff. But it's hot garbage. It's
Yeah.
it's a fucking relic.
Everyone gets to play
Yeah.
it who has a PS4. Who doesn't? You're out of luck. You gotta wait.
This timed exclusives is archaic.
It needs
I hate
to
it.
end. Yeah.
Console exclusives, I don't care because
I don't mind about those.
Studios own certain studios, blah blah blah. That's fine. But this timed exclusive is like the DLC of platform exclusivity.
I totally agree
It's
with you.
So unnecessary.
It's not needed, and it clearly is just a way for these companies to make money.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
And
it's
then
just that's the
fanboys-
only reason to
It's
do
also to rile up fanboys to be excited, blah blah blah.
Of course. To be like, haha, it's on our console, not yours.
Yeah.
All right, so there's a bunch of delays in the movie land of things. So
Yes,
this is our
tons of
general.
it.
Speaking of movie land, I need to give a quick shout out to Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda,
Who's a ghost.
Kind of see-through right now.
He's not really here. I
Yeah.
think he looks a little ill.
Yeah.
He does not have the coronavirus.
Yeah.
But he's doing okay. I just need to give him a shout out because our show's pretty much been capitalized by the Baby Yoda hype.
Yeah.
I wonder about the manufacturing of those toys now. I wonder if Disney's like, damn, we should have jumped the gun a bit on this because now who knows in the manufacturing process how this
They probably got a
pandemic
warehouse
has-
full of them.
yeah, hopefully.
Yeah,
Hopefully they had them manufactured,
Yeah.
but the delay in terms of their release date, it's far out still.
I mean,
They could still be making them, and now it's on pause. So the demand will be there when it finally does come out.
all this shit is crazy.
Yeah, it's Pink Yoda, lol.
Yeah.
He's matching our background today. He's a chameleon. Who knew? Maybe that's a secret power of his. So yeah, I did want to talk about Movieland World for a bit. Hollywood has, of course, hit some snags. A lot of productions are just all productions in Hollywood right now are on hold. I think there's still development happening, is what I've heard, but definitely no more actual going out on set producing shows. So that has caused a lot of movies to get delayed, including the much delayed and. At this point, I don't know if it's anticipated anymore, if people are like, just cancel it. The Uncharted movie, which was supposed to come out, of course, in March of next year, is now only going to come out at the end of next year in October. So I'm sure some people are pretty bummed about that. I am still excited to see what they do with that movie. I'm not super happy with the casting of Mark Wahlberg as Sully, but
What?
see what they do.
I love Wahlberg. He's like a cartoon character.
He's silly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty
That's the
funny.
thing that's happening.
I didn't know about that. That's pretty funny.
It's pretty funny.
But you gotta have a name.
What
You
do you
gotta
mean?
have a name in these
Yeah.
movies. Yeah.
Well, we have Tom Holland.
Yeah, but it's not he's a big deal because of Marvel
Spider-Man.
and Spider-Man, but it's not like the long-term staying power of Marky Mark
Nope.
and the Funky Bunch.
Funky Bunch. Did you see that movie on Netflix? Did you guys
Yeah.
see that movie he did on Netflix? Not my favorite.
Yeah.
It was very long. It felt like a very 2002 movie.
Ugh.
But anyways, Tom Holland is the only reason I'm seeing Uncharted
Yeah, well, I mean, Tom Holland's
There
great.
you go.
Like, I don't want to downplay Tom Holland. Like, I think he's phenomenal, but
Yeah.
it's just a different sort of
Totally different.
like one dude's been in the industry 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So everyone's like, I'm very surprised if that movie ever comes out. Yeah, so it got delayed. Of course, this is all due to what's going on. But Ghostbusters Afterlife is another one that got delayed.
Could care less.
You couldn't.
I could
yeah,
care less.
I'm excited because they're bringing back some of the OG cast.
Yeah.
Like, I'm all on board for that, and that to me has sold it.
Yeah.
Just being able to see them again. So it's not something I've been like, when's it coming out? I'm dying for it, but I will go see it.
Yeah.
But it's now been pushed, of course, to next year, March 5th. So it's literally not going to be happening this year.
Crew Chief says, don't like when they make movies from games. They usually suck. Yeah, they
Yeah,
usually do suck.
They usually aren't good, but Sonic has redeemed all
Sonic
of that.
was great for yeah.
I want to
Sonic was great.
rewatch that movie. Is it out
was
on
good. Hopefully, but I would.
VOD yet?
It was so feel good. It was
such a feel good movie. Also kind of sad in some moments. Anyways, I'm very emo these days.
Well, it's because quarantine's crazy.
Quarantine's crazy.
It says it's out. The '95 Mortal Kombat movie from Iron Huntsman. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, classic.
Let's not forget Mario Brothers.
Yeah. God, that's trash.
I love that movie as a kid, though. I was a kid. It was made for kids.
Yeah.
And it was weird, but I
was
actually
very
didn't
weird.
grasp until much later that it was actually a Mario movie.
Yeah.
Like my mom never even knew that that's what it was, so we just watched it as like a movie.
Yeah,
But
that's so funny.
then I was like, holy cow, it all has come together. It makes sense now. But yeah, what a crazy movie that was.
Yeah, sorry for interrupting, but
No worries.
there's a lot of good comments. Still
Oh,
holding
great.
out for a proper Halo movie someday. Says
Yes.
Mastermind Evan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
If there is a first-person shooter ripe for a solid movie.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, down. What else? Marvel's Morbius got delayed.
Don't care.
That was in the headline. I know it's a Marvel movie, so we should care about it. But it is interesting that it's Jared Leto is playing a vampire. I don't know. I have no idea about that.
Dude is super talented. Don't care about that movie.
No. So that one got delayed to next year, too. That was the news. I wanted to see your thoughts, and you guys in the audience as well, if you think that any further games or consoles will get delayed because of what's happening. There is speculation that it might. There's people are giving their opinions that they think it might, at least for the console side of things, because that requires, hands-on stuff. But games, I feel like you can get around working on the games, polishing it up from home.
Sony say that they that there's going to be no delays for the PS5?
Yeah. I think Sony was the only one to outright say that. I just wonder if it's going to hold up, and I wonder what Microsoft's going to do if they're feeling this as confident. But yeah, I think something's going to happen. I don't know for sure. It depends how long this goes for. I wonder.
This is going to go on for a while.
For a long time, but I wonder if they're going to put in place, in the factories, precautions, and if they can still even do that.
Yeah,
they're not essential, so that puts them in a pickle.
Yeah, unless the companies pay big money to make sure everyone working there is, golden. But,
golden.
But like game development, I think won't have much of an issue because there's you can do a lot of it from home. Honestly,
yeah, that's true.
And
hopefully they were able to pivot. I wonder what the process is like. I might ask a couple of my dev friends to see.
Yeah, apparently
get their
CD
insight
Projekt
on
Red, Iron Huntsman says CD Projekt Red says they're working from home with no issues.
Yeah, no, I'm very confident they're still coming out with Cyberpunk because just in the way that they've expressed, online and everything, their marketing seems to be consistent. They're not saying, there's going to be issues. Like,
they
it
could
seems
take a couple
very
more years. I'm ready for that
true.
game to be perfect. Like,
I am not rushing that game. I want it to be perfect.
That
I'm
is
on
a
the
game
same boat.
that's like for me. That's like when you're like cooking a meal and you're
Yeah.
like, I'll wait. I don't care, baby. This is gonna be great.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about that game.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll do anything for you. I'll wait 100 years.
Yeah, exactly. I don't care. You're gonna be delicious.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
My last thing that I wanted to pose you guys, since we have the opportunity to be a bit more connected with the audience, given that we're not in the studio. Let's ask questions for the audience. I want to know, real quick, favorite console and why, but your why has to be in one word.
Oh, so they say the console and one word.
And one word.
Yeah.
So I want you guys to do that in chat. And then
Mine.
same for your favorite game.
I can say mine.
All right.
But it's gonna be so lame neckbeard. But PC superior. It just is.
It's similar similar to mine. I was gonna say PC Master, but yeah, PC Superior.
It just is.
Yeah.
It just is. And it's because it's more expensive, harder to maintain. You need to be
Upgradable.
more upgradable.
It's
and
always
all
at
that
the
stuff.
you can keep it at that top level for indefinitely. Almost.
Twist says PS4 Bloodborne.
PS4
Jake from State
Bloodborne.
Farm says PS2 best console. Good
I like
one.
that you guys are putting like your favorite your favorite game is the reason you like the console.
Togashi Naruta says PS4 VR.
PS4 VR.
Kasun says PC forever.
Oh, I love this.
Pirate King says really can't count PC as a console these days. But you said platform or console?
I think I said console, but
I goofed.
it's okay. I probably went to PC as well, just because it's instinctual. But I would say, okay, if I had to pick just console, I would go.
It's tough.
I'll go PS4 because of Horizon Zero Dawn,
I'd say.
or just Horizon, I guess.
I would say Xbox One. Use I've used it so much more.
So much more.
Just for a bunch of stuff.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
God, we're just like changing all the answers, but I love it.
Well,
I think that's a really good one. For sure, Xbox, I've gotten the most use out of it. But in terms of games, like PS4 wins for me.
Yeah. I mean, the Bloodborne. Yeah, Bloodborne. That's pretty much all you have to say.
Yeah.
God of War is great.
No one said Switch. I'm surprised. Any Switch comments?
No Switch comments yet, but Nintendo Switch is good too for portable things.
Yeah. Nintendo Switch, portable.
Yeah, portable. Yeah.
I just thought it'd be a little game. Yeah, the Switch is great. In terms of game, I would say my favorite game and why. Portal 2 Cake.
That's good. Mine would be, well, it's not one word, but World of Warcraft. Time. I've played so much.
So much time spent in that game. How much do you think you've spent in it?
It's embarrassing.
Embarrassing?
I don't even want to say it.
All right. Don't say it then, or think on it. All right, guys, it's time to cut to our quick little sizzle and intro because we're about to have Jessica Chobot on the show, talk all about her new show, her YouTube channel, a bunch of stuff. Get your questions ready, and we'll be right back.
Oh,